Super Bowl champion Greg Jennings is here, looking sharp, Greg, without any confetti in his coffee.
There'll be confetti on
it's almost like he picked out this blazer
did.
assuming the other team was going to win. Meanwhile, I did the same thing. But go right ahead. Sorry.
I'll start with Greg. Greg, did Jalen Hurts outplay Mahomes?
Of course. Of course. No question, no doubt about it. And this is no knock on Patrick Mahomes. He played a great game. They won. His team won. He did enough to allow his team to win. But Jalen Hurts, he did everything that we did not expect him to do.
That part I agree with.
We expected them to have a great run game. That didn't happen. He ran well. We expected, okay, he's going to hit some guys. We did not expect him to throw for over 300 yards.
True.
Throw for a touchdown, run for 3. Like, we did not expect to see that type of – and it primarily was in the first half, but he continued to be great in the second half. For me, this was a huge game for Jalen Hurts. Win, lose, draw, it was a phenomenal performance. I thought, and the question I believe we were talking about, was it even possible for him to outduel Patrick Mahomes?
Or to hang
and I
with
said
him.
Absolutely not.
To hang with him.
Absolutely not. But last night we saw him put on a show.
Okay, we saw him put on a show. I started the show by saying how impressed I was with him. By the way, he's first-team All-Pro quotes.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it's
Yes,
just,
he
everything
is.
he says is a bar. He's wise beyond his years.
True.
And I think he's handled himself immaculately. But he did not outplay Patrick Mahomes. He was excellent. I think he was the second-best player in that game. But you have to give the context of two things. One is, between the two of them, there was only one significant mistake made the entire game. It was made by him.
Correct.
And it was an unforced mistake.
True.
Now, he overcame it and shows how strong he is in his conviction that didn't shake him at all, didn't rattle him. And he made the pass to Devontae Smith. He did so many things that I thought were wildly impressive. But this is a big deal. And the other part of it is the level of competition on the other sides of the ball.
Don't do that.
No, hold on. Wait a moment. All week long, I heard the Eagles have the #1 pass defense in football.
Well, when they're guarding the guys.
Okay, but so here we have some context, courtesy of Nick Jacobs. How do league MVPs do against #1 passing defenses? Cam scored 10 points and lost. Peyton scored 8 points and lost. Rich Gannon scored 21 points and lost. MVPs against #1 pass defense, Brew, in NFL history have been outscored 115-39. Patrick Mahomes led the Chiefs to 38 in one game, and he did it with a perfect second
31.
half. So as great at, the team scored 31, but I would imagine if Nick Bolton had just fallen on that ball, they would have gone down and scored. But regardless, taking nothing away from Jalen, Mahomes was the best player in that game.
I'm going to say, and I'm not going to dock points from Hurts because they were facing a lesser defense, although it's still a pretty good defense. Hurts threw the ball. This shocks us. He threw the ball yesterday better than Patrick Mahomes. And this pass comes to mind. There's several of them. But this pass to Dallas Goedert on 3rd and 14. I mean,
Also might not have been a catch.
Inches,
No, it was definitely a catch.
It's officially a catch. That was a phenomenal throw, just centimeters over the outstretched arms of the defender.
Great.
Okay. He ran the ball, obviously, better than Patrick Mahomes with the 3 touchdowns, even though Mahomes had the great run. But Hurts had 70 yards rushing. But here, Greg, and this is where I'm with Nick, I don't see how with the mistake, the fumble, I call it a drop 6. To me, that one thing trumps, how can we say he played better than Mahomes when no quarterback made another turnover? Mahomes didn't make any. To me, that's it. And I'm not going to say that was the game.
Right.
Because, it was the second quarter. Who knows how the teams respond?
Right.
But that was huge. I think that by itself keeps us from saying he outplayed Patrick Mahomes.
Can I make a point here?
Please.
Because we're all dancing around the issue. And, Greg, you said it verbatim. Patrick Mahomes did enough to have his team win. And Brew was solid. The winning quarterback did better. And I've always said that.
Yeah,
I think wins are – we like winning the game. Mm-hmm. And now, look who decided to come around. Look who played better, Brew. The quarterback who threw for 182 yards.
but that's-
the quarterback who had fewer touchdowns and had one of his drives start on the 5-yard line
But hold on
and
a second.
benefited from a defensive score. I want you to say it.
No.
You've got a free
I
roll
won't
right
say
now.
it.
You're the champion.
No.
You won it all.
it's
say it.
okay.
I won't
It
say
is a
it.
quarterback win, and
No,
that's
it
why
is not.
Mahomes played because he won.
No.
Say it.
That is not true.
Because he won.
It's because this. Here's my question.
182
Forget
yards.
a turnover. Forget a turnover. Did Patrick Mahomes miss a single throw the entire game? You said Jalen made throws Patrick couldn't. Patrick did what the whole football world last year was demanding he do.
I did not say that.
What?
I did not say Jalen made throws Patrick couldn't.
Not couldn't, but did.
Okay.
No. But you said he made
You
throws.
don't think he passed the ball better than Mahomes yesterday?
I think that Mahomes played a perfect football game.
Yeah,
I
did
think
enough to win.
No,
he wasn't
What? He had 6
perfect for
incompletions,
Patrick
3 passing
Mahomes.
touchdowns. He never put the ball in jeopardy. He avoided the
like,
best
didn't
pass rush in
put the ball in
football.
jeopardy.
He played. He
Didn't get
played
sacked.
He
All
played
these
a
little
great
things.
game.
Yeah.
But the question was, did Jalen Hurts outplay? Yes, he did.
Not when you incorporate the fumble six.
I
You just can't.
with the fumble, the drop six.
But I
Come on,
wanna
Greg,
give
you
Jim
the
can't.
fact that
No,
he
hold on.
did. The fact that
if he doesn't do that play, the Eagles likely go into halftime either up 27-7 or 31-7. I mean, if that doesn't happen, because they're marked like.
Yeah, if
and I'm
Bradbury
not-
doesn't hold, I mean,
Okay, well,
even Patrick Mahomes couldn't go without saying and addressing
was-
that because
he
it was something, and I'm honest about it. It was something that we did not expect.
Did not expect.
We
Right.
did not expect that out of Jalen Hurts with that shoulder injury to throw the ball as good as he did, as effectively as he did.
Which is what, listen, when Mahomes says if there were any doubters out there, I don't know how they can be left. Patrick occasionally, as you guys can see these press conferences, talking to me directly. When he said the 5%, like everyone but 5%, he was including me in the committee. So in honor of the request of the best and most talented quarterback ever, I am going to say I was a Jalen Hurts doubter, and I was wrong.
Oh, there you go.
Mr. Consistency, the most accurate sports pundit of 2022, had a miss
take
on
that.
Jalen
We'll
Hurts,
take that.
which makes me update my quarterback rankings. Can I show them to you quickly? Please, number 5.
Here we go.
Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Number 5. Number 5, Joe Burrow. Number 4, Jalen Hurts.
Oh. Top
Number
five.
3, Mahomes on one ankle.
Yep.
Number 2, Mahomes healthy.
Who's that?
And number 1, Mahomes win trailing in the playoffs. Oh, you don't want to see that, boys. But that makes Jalen Hurts
Second best.
second best, except for the 3 different versions of Mahomes you could get. Well, that's pretty good. No
not bad.
longer a doubter.
I'm going to be honest.
Pretty good.
I am not ready to say Jalen Hurts is the second best quarterback.
Oh, this Josh Allen
top
love.
five?
You
I'm
just
not.
can't let go of
Well,
that narcotic.
again, I think that obviously Mahomes is on a level by himself.
What about injured Mahomes?
And then you got, I think you got, for going into next season, the next group would be, not in order, but Allen, Burrow, and Hurts. But that's going in the next season.
Sure.
I still want to see, Greg, more from Hurts. This was one great year and one great game on the biggest stage. But we've seen guys step up on the biggest stage. I'm 90% there, and I would give him the money if I'm Philly for this reason. He has the character, the leadership, the integrity, the likability in the locker room, where you know he's going to continue
So
to get
he's
better.
not. I'm just curious. So he doesn't get the played great in a game he lost to Mahomes by a field goal bounce that Josh Allen got. He doesn't get to be the super favorite for the Super Bowl and for the league MVP. One great year, lost to Mahomes in the playoffs in an epic game where he played awesome. Team scored 30 points. He doesn't get that bounce.
Nope.
Okay.
Josh Allen should probably come down, though. You got 2 guys
He's not
who went
in
to
that
the Super
second
Bowl.
group.
I don't know.
With Burrow, Hurts, and
you got 2 guys in the
Allen?
Super Bowl.
No.
Where's
not
our
coming down.
Bills back-to-back semifinalist banner?
Josh will
Do we
be
not have
with me.
room for it? Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.